Happy Monday to all my folks out there. I am Erica, the host of Mindful Moment with Give a Sister a Hug. And I hope you're doing great on this Monday morning because I am doing fine. And as you know, this week episode is sponsored by Marisa Romobee's nonprofit organization. You can find them on Instagram at Marisa Romobee's nonprofit, or you can visit their website at marisaromobeesmp.com. They're launching a new program, mentorship program, that it will be gratefully helpful if you guys will support or even give a donation to help them get that program off the ground for our youth in the community. So this week episode is about adjustment disorder. So let's get into adjustment disorder, which is something new. And guys, I'm sharing every disorder that is, every mental illness disorder that we have out there. I'm going to share it with you guys because we just never know who's suffering from what. So let's get right into it. What is adjustment disorder? It is a strong emotion or behavior reaction to stress or trauma. It can cause short term symptoms that may make you react more than you typically would. So adjustment disorder is about emotion and your behavior when you're experiencing certain stressful situations, or you went through this trauma experience in your life. So who can suffer from adjustment disorder? Anyone at any age, children and adults. The symptoms of adjustment disorder: crying often, feeling sad and hopeless, worrying, and having trouble sleeping. Trouble sleeping is everything. We need sleep. Worrying is something that we do quite often. So these are the symptoms. Diagnosed of adjustment disorder. You see a healthcare provider. They do a physical exam, ask you questions about your symptoms that you may be experiencing, and then your healthcare provider refer you to a mental health professional that can further test you to make sure that they diagnose you with the right disorder, if it's adjustment disorder, or it can be depression, whatever. Let's make sure we get it. Let's make sure we get it treated. Let's make sure we, tapping in with our doctors about what's going on. Treatment. As we say, with any mental illness that we have out there can be treated, and you can live a healthy life with whatever mental illness that you have going on. The treatment for adjustment disorder: talk therapy, family therapy, recommended treatment for children and teens, and medicine. I feel like what therapy, family therapy, talk therapy is important, period. Whether you have a mental illness or whatever you have going on, having that third part, that middle person to come in and help you get through and talk through the problem. Because with therapy, that I'm learning, that is what you put into therapy. If you put nothing into it, you'll get nothing out of it. So it's important that we put a lot of effort into any type of therapy that you're seeking, and especially when you're dealing with a mental illness. So it's important that we put in the time that we need in talk therapy, family therapy, or whatever it is that you may be dealing with. So here are some resources and numbers that we provide you with. The suicide prevention lifeline number, the crisis number. We have it in the Spanish language line too. They have the National Institution of Mental Health number. We have the number for people that's even in the military, and we have the text number and the online chat for our children and adolescents. So I just wanted to share that information with you. And remember, and I say this all the time, I'm not a therapist, but I'm just here to spread awareness to mental health and mental illness. You help, I help you, you help another person, and let's spread what's going on. with mental illness, because we can't talk. We could talk about it in May, but mental illness, mental health is in May, but we gotta constantly keep talking about it. It's something that needs to be talked about all the time. So, as I tell you guys all the time, at the end of each episode, I'll provide you with a coping skill. Walking is a great coping skill. And not only is a coping skill, is a physical thing too. It's a physical help too. So walking helps you release, and you get to kind of walk and you experience the nature, the environment around you, and you just walking to release any pressure or any stress that you dealing with at that moment. So walking is a mental illness, a mental and a physical coping skill too. So, like I tell you all the time, both of them are very important. One piggyback off the other. If your mental health is off, your physical health is off. If your physical health is off, your mental health is off. So happy Monday. Take care and know that I love you over here at Give a Sister a Hug.